Playing on this Yamaha G5. Yamaha G5 is a 6'6" grand piano, and it is, you can call the little brother from the C5, which you see over here. A lot of people ask me, what is the differences? Well, in this particular situation, I'll be able to show you some of the differences. They're not much, they're small differences, but they do make a big difference. So, in any event, on the G5, if you notice on the inside of the piano, these braces here in the plate, this is called the plate, and you'll notice that here we have 1, 2, 3, 4 braces, okay? And so the reason for the plate is that it has to be very strong and very stiff in order to keep the piano in tune. The stiffer the plate, the heavier that it is, the better in tune that the piano is going to be. Now, Yamaha years ago used to make 2 lines of pianos. They used to make the C series and the G series. The C series was known as the conservatory series, and it was meant mainly for commercial use. Like, for instance, if you were going to have a piano that was going to be used in a university, it's going to be played 8 hours a day, very heavily, the piano would stay more in tune. The G5 probably would not handle that much use and be able to hold a tune as well as the C5, just because of the way they're built. But the nice thing about the G5 is that it still is a large piano, and if you want to use a piano like this for your home, it's perfect for it because it's big, it sounds great, it's just not meant for the use that the C5 would be used for. Now let's go look at the C5 over here. If you look in the C5, you're going to notice right away, not only do you have the 4 beams here, 1, 2, 3, 4, but you also have one on an angle here, and also the thicker at the bottom, as you see here. And that really is the main difference between the 2 pianos. Also, the C5 is 1 inch longer at 6'7", and the G5 is a 6'6". So there is an inch difference, which really, I don't know if that would make that much of a difference in the sound, but mainly just by the way the piano is constructed, you are going to get a little bit more bass out of the C5. Another main difference between the 2 pianos, if I close the lid on this, by the way, this is called the lid, not the hood, and if you notice the way I'm closing is that I'm standing over here. A lot of people that want to stand over here, and if you stand over here and you're reaching over, it's very, very difficult to open and close it. You always want to stand facing the prop this way, and you're going to make it close like this. One of the things that I wanted to bring your attention to is that on the C series, one way that you can tell right away if the piano is a C series or a G series, you're going to notice on the C series, the lid is beveled over here, okay? On the G series, as we let this one down, you'll see that the lid is just squared off. And that really is the main difference aesthetically. Otherwise, the pianos are going to look identical. Now, the other thing that I want to show you a little bit about what we do here at Piano Outlet, as we like to show off all our pianos. Incidentally, this piano is being delivered tomorrow to a very special customer. And the reason why he's special is that after he decided to buy the piano, he decided to tell me, because I asked him, where he lived and all that, and he winds up telling me he lives down in Southwest Ranches, a very beautiful part of South Florida. And his name is Vince Herbert, and he is the guy that actually discovered and managed Lady Gaga, believe it or not. So I feel very honored that he chose to buy a piano from us. I'm going to be delivering it tomorrow. But anyway, getting back to the piano itself, one of the things that you notice inside the piano basically looks brand new. And the reason why is that with every piano that leaves piano outlet, we replace all the tuning pins, all the stringing felts. While we have all the old strings out, we clean and polish every piece of metal, every surface that's inside the piano, inside and out. That's why when you look here, everything looks brand new, everything looks crisp, everything looks shiny, because of the work we do here that no one else in the United States does. We're the only company that restrings every single piano that leaves here. And the reason why is also for quality control, because then we know how every piano goes out. We know we're not going to have any tuning issues. We give a 5-year warranty with every piano. So we know when a piano gets to someone's house and a piano tuner goes to tune it, all the pins are going to be tight. Because a piano's lifetime of strings is going to be around 25 or 30 years. And that's pretty much the average age of a used piano, because when a piano is bought new, it's going to stay in the family for a whole generation. And then it's going to be on the market. The thing is that you might get a few more years out of it before you have tuning issues, but you're not going to get another lifetime, because that's the one thing that does deteriorate on the piano with the passage of time, even if the piano's not being played, is the ability for the piano to hold the tune. So when we take out all the old tuning pins and the strings and we put them all in new, you're basically restoring the piano back to the way it was when it was new with respect to the tuning stability. So you have a whole nother generation of use out of this piano. And what happens is that when we get these pianos from Japan, we only buy pianos that come out of homes that have very, very little use. Anyway, I hope you enjoy this little expose on the Yamaha G5, and very happy to see this piano going to a new home tomorrow. And Vincent, I hope you enjoy this piano for many years to come. Thank you very much. Okay.